After a month's delay due to weather, the kayak challenge start was moved to Sunday 14th of July, with an early 5:30 start. 4 of us had signed up and Graham had agreed to drive, so after loading up we headed to the start at the Derby pool. After unloading and listening to the safety briefing, we took in the conditions. It was actually windier than the forecast, and the sea was quite lumpy. With an improving forecast, the decision was to go for it. With the conditions, it was a case of kneeling for the first few miles. We were actually making good ground, but the field was quite strung out. What we didn't appreciate was that quite a few of the sit-on kayaks were struggling in the wind and sea state, resulting in a few capsized.
Another one sinking. He's up there by Jay on the yellow.
As we neared Hilbre Island, the conditions started to improve, and I decided to stand as I had started to get cramp due to the kneelings.
Yeah, I couldn't. Smile.
Smile! Yay! Smile to the people.
How we doing,
After
team?
passing Hilbre Island, it was about a 1 kilometer across to the sandbanks in the mouth of the River Dee, where we would wait for the incoming tide under the watchful eyes of the local seals.
You want a hand?
With about an hour to kill, we set up a small tent for shelter from the westerly wind and made a coffee and relaxed. While taking it easy, we watched the seabird sailing boats from Wallasey Yacht Club arrive on their annual race to Hilbre Island. Shortly, it was time to get ready for the paddle up the River Dee to Thursaston Sailing Club before the sandbanks disappeared under the incoming tide. With the wind dropping and it coming from behind us, it was a far easier paddle up the River Dee, passing West Kirby on our left-hand side.
quick's the tide coming in? Feels quite sandy here. Too bad where he's. Look how muddy, does it? No, he's going into a bit there. The nose would right across here in the mud. Like, just slip
When we
away.
reached Thursaston, the water hadn't yet reached the slipway, so we decided to carry the boards across the mud and sand, then up the hill to the sailing club, where we would receive our medals, before Graham's wife picked us up in the car. Overall, a great day.
Do you want a hand? Just on the corner there, I've dumped mine, put it on the wall. You okay?
Oh, yeah.
Nearly there.